Hello everybody, Castaway here, and I have something to admit. I am not that good at most video games. When it comes to anything online or skill-based, I'm not that good. At most, I am probably mediocre. My KD in 6 Siege is 0.5. I'm not really good at anything when it comes to online stuff. But I still enjoy playing with my friends. It's pretty fun. I remember the only one I was pretty good at was Dirty Bomb, but I did lose my touch. Single player games I'm okay at, but there's not really much of a skill thing you can do when it comes to, single player stuff, unless you're playing it on like the hardest difficulty and you're not really dying. You might as well be speedrunning it. But it is pretty obvious when you find out that you're bad at a game. You're playing it on the normal difficulty and you keep dying over and over and over again, and you're failing to do the simplest of tasks at all. It's bad when that happens. We all hate it. But what's worse than that, the worst thing that can come out of this, is when game reviewers are bad at games. This seems to be a trend that is rising lately. But no, we've seen this. We've seen this from like 2013, from Alien Isolation. They were bad. It was like, the Alien AI is too hard and complex. Yeah, you're just bad, and you're IGN, not playing this game like a stealth game, probably. But, you would see things a lot more lately, like the Crash Bandicoot game getting a 6 out of 10, because sharp difficulty increases, and, you see other things like, then you see things like the infamous, Polygon review of Doom, and that got a 7 out of 10 because the guy who was playing it didn't know how to play a Doom game. He was just all over the place. Here, I'm gonna have a little thing of the gameplay right here, right there. See, look at that. How do you call that as passable? And this was 20 minutes. And now we're going through the motions again with Cuphead. Cuphead is a indie side-scrolling shooter like things like Contra. It's difficult. It's meant to be a blast from the past with its own unique art style, and I really want to give it a try someday. And I can understand if you struggle at first when playing a game like Cuphead. But here's the problem. A game journalist known as Takahashi was hired to review the game Cuphead, and he released gameplay footage where I can't find the exact thing, but I've seen it all over the internet, and Takahashi has confirmed that yes, it is that gameplay, not that. I would suggest confirming that. And it takes him forever just to get through the tutorial because he's stuck not knowing how to jump in the air and dash to the right, even though there are 2 prompts right next to him that tell him you jump in the air and then press Y to dash. When it takes 1 minute and 33 seconds to get past one part of the tutorial, you hired the wrong person. But here's the problem. Why do game journalists keep doing this? Why are more and more people getting bad at video games when it comes to journalism? Why are they hiring these type of people? Well, here's a few opinions I have. People really didn't give a shit after 2014 because of Gamergate. Game developers saying gamers are dead. Game developing is dead because of homophobia.
Steve Jobs is dead. Walt Disney is dead. I'm dead.
And sexist. Zoe Quinn slept with me. That means I get a gold star in cuckery. I'm on the moral high ground. And people kind of just started ignoring game journalists at that point. Oh, hi, doggy. It's my dog again. Here's actually a very likely reason. Game developers maybe always haven't been that good. Think about it. A lot of games like Call of Duty and other things like that, very easy games, usually get very high ratings by things like IGN. Skyrim and Fallout were given 9 out of 10s, and they were easy as heck. Why do you think all the Fallout YouTubers say they crank up their difficulties to very high? And another thing is, video games are not as hard as they used to be. They aren't as hard as they used to be, and if you deny that by saying, "Ooh, Dark Souls," well, you've never played a video game from the 90s. A lot of these game journalists probably wouldn't last when playing a game like Mega Man 2 or Castlevania 3. I don't know what this video is. This is dumb. That review is gonna be dumb. The guy who played it is not good at games, and gaming journalism does not have much credibility. Good night, y'all. By the way, haven't uploaded in a while because new setup. I'll show you guys that later. See ya. By the way, don't forget to sub. That'd be great. If you liked it, maybe give it a like. I don't know. Check out my VidMe channel. Yeah, that exists.